Tyrann, there are expectations on this defense. There always are. How much do you guys embrace this, especially with kind of a new offense, and until you guys can kind of find your footing there, it's
Yeah.
going to be on the defense, I guess.
Nah, for sure. I mean, this is like year 3, for all of us, and we haven't really had a lot of turnover, on defense. It's kind of like the same guys over there. We've added some young pieces. We added Chase Young. I think his presence alone is, really going to help us out defensively. So yeah, I mean, I think we got a solid group. We well coached. Yeah, we just got to get off to a much faster start, than we have defensively, the last couple of years.
Now, I think you guys aren't as defined as you want to be at the other safety position, as DA said, but, how comfortable do you feel with what you guys have in the secondary, especially at safety?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like we're well coached, and then we have guys that, really, outside of, Jay Howe, like all the rest of those guys have played, a lot in this league, and so, I think those guys' experience alone will definitely help us. But yeah, I'm excited about it. I take pride in, really just trying to lift, the play of people around me. So, I don't worry about that too much. I know those guys will be ready to roll.
You and DeMario, the veterans on this defense, veterans on this team kind of came out and said, look, Derek's our quarterback, DA's our coach. Was it important to kind of establish that?
For sure. I mean, listen, like I can't always pick my family, but I love them, and I support them. And, I think, it's important to kind of work through, the ups and the downs, And I think adversity is kind of good for everybody. We all should kind of get a little taste of that, you know what I mean? So, but like those two guys are, really probably like, two of the hardest workers, in our building. And, we see that every day. And it doesn't always go as we script it, you know what I mean? But like those two guys are definitely guys that, I believe in. And at the end of the day, like, it's a quarterback-driven league, and, the head coach and quarterback got to be on the same page. And, we believe in them, we support them, and, we encourage it.
You've been in this league for a while. Do you still have that rookie, boyish energy going into the season?
Yeah, for sure. It's a little bit of excitement, a little bit of nervousness, anxiety. But like I said, man, like, we've put a lot of work in. You know what I mean? Like we've been really, really intentional. Really since we got back, in the spring in April, like everything has kind of been, for a purpose. You know what I mean? And kind of pushing us towards a goal. So, like we're ready, man. We had a great camp. We're fairly healthy, as a team, and it's going to be exciting for us to kind of come out. Like I said, start fast, play fast, and your best players got to play like your best players. And so, I think that's the responsibility we feel and the challenge we feel. So, I think it's going to be on us to continue to just kind of lead, everybody in that direction.
If I could just ask maybe one off-topic question. Too soon to ask about the game last night?
Man. Well, I will say this. Last few years we've kind of started slow, but we've kind of figured it out. You know what I mean? Towards the end, so I haven't lost faith. I still believe, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of new pieces. You know what I mean? Like a lot of guys that were there in the past that have kind of carried us. Those guys aren't there no more. So it's new guys that have to step up. So I'm still excited about that. I think Nussmeier's going to be all right. I think defensively, we'll continue to get better. Like we're still a new coordinator that's there. So yeah, I believe in him. I don't. Yeah. I think my faith is still intact. Yeah.
Tyrann, guys your size don't have a history of success long term in the NFL. How have you been able to manage it? Has it been instinct, film study? What is it?
I mean, I think it's really a combination of everything, man. I think God has really blessed me. He's really kept his hand on me. I think too, man. I've always been around great coaches, and then I played with great players too. And I think just kind of being in that environment with good coaches and good players, like every day it inspires you. You know what I mean? To just continue to push forward and continue to put work in. And my teammates too. Like those guys, do more for me than I probably could ever do for them. Like being their hero or their idol. I think those guys, really inspire me. They encourage me and motivate me, just as much, as I may do for them. So for me, man, it's like a collective effort. Obviously you have to stay healthy, but you know, I get a great joy of, you know, really working with people that working and playing with people that really love football. So I've been blessed, you know, in that regard. You know, I haven't been around too many people that don't love the game. And so, you know, I'm always inspired, you know, each and every year.